folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Farm Sim 15. We are here on the old streams map. Last time around, well, we had a little bit of trouble. The front loader that I picked up, the Valme, unfortunately wanted to do backflips and such whenever you tried to attach a shovel, which turns out not a good thing. So one of my viewers, Clint Watts, known as Georgia Assassin, he came up with this one for me, and another, an Ursus 1221, I want to say. Let's have a looky look, shall we? Here we go. This is the Valme we had. Really nice tractor, and I think probably this one is going to find its way into the our other map, maybe even this. That's just so cool looking, but we'll have a check on that later. So the Ursus 1212, which is really good, suitable. It's 110 horse, so it suits the farm well. It would be one of the, well, we've got another 110 horse, I think. So it looks really good. The front loader attachment is, or the entire front loader assembly is a key on the tractor. You don't have to buy a separate one. And problem with it? Well, it won't actually pick up an implement. It'll attach the implement and you can drive backwards and forwards and it'll at ground level, but yeah, the arms won't lift an implement, they won't tilt it, they won't do anything. So it's kind of busted. This is the other one. This is a UMZ 6KL. Now my only issue is it's a little bit powerful compared to everything else on the farm. It's a good 20 horse bigger than anything else, but it's still a decent size. The other issue I have with it, if we actually look at the animal, is you can really tell that that's an afterthought. I mean, you look at the rest of the tractor, looks really good, it's got some real old schooly stuff going on. The bracket looks like it was just bought out of the local Walmart and welded to the side. So, which I suppose is a possibility, although likely not Walmart. And it does require that you buy a loader bracket, which again appears very, very out of date with the tractor itself. However, at the end of the day, I'm going to have to take function over form because it performs flawlessly. Alright, it has no issues there. Other than, I bang my head on the roof a lot. I don't know why, but it's got no head height. And as soon as we drop down a bit of a hill, I tend to bang my head. Oh, like that. Ow. So, now, this is going to be our front loader. Like I said, it works flawlessly. It's a little bit big compared to the other gear, but ooh, great demand for corn. Well, guess what I've been doing, actually? I kid you not, I've been harvesting corn. So, there we are. The newest addition to the fleet. Now, I recorded this episode already, and then after doing about a 40-something minute episode, I happened to look down and noticed the little light on my microphone flashing, which meant, yes, indeed, I had it muted the entire time I sat there and blabbed away like anyone was listening. Alright, so, yeah, I'm starting again. Unfortunately, what we did lose on that was the fact that I have, thanks to all of your fine reminders and the use of this, I have actually fed our sheep. So, yeah, if you'll notice here, their grassy bin is full, so... And I threw the little bit that was left over into the beefing shed. And so there we go. The sheep have been fed. Thanks again for reminding me, guys. In fact, I see there's a mod out called Notes, I believe. I'm thinking about installing that. Apparently what it allows you to do is just that. You can sort of write yourself a note, and the next time you log in, you can look at it and go, oh, that's right, feed the sheep. And then you can, like, you know, do something outrageous like feed the sheep. So that's one I'm kind of thinking on. In the meantime, though, I have actually loaded a new mod in, but guess what? We're not going to deal with it so much, at least not this episode. I'm going to show it to you, and, oh. But beyond that, we're not actually going to do it this time. I'm going to save that for an entire episode on its own, because it's not as simple as some of them. Just to sort of let you in on what I'm dealing with, it's called the Beekeeper mod. So if you guys want to go and look at a couple of the sites that have it, or look at the mod ahead of time, feel free. That's what it's called. Holy jiggly wiggly. Are you making things jiggly wiggly? No? Alright. It's just the field. It's all these stumps of corn. Somewhere over here I've got a harvester. Now that's another thing. I had originally, that isn't gonna do. I had originally, and it's been sitting here since the beginning of the game, I had this guy. Guess what? It doesn't harvest corn. Now you'd think, looking here where it says fruit types, wheat, barley, canola, that I would have clued in, it doesn't harvest corn. Well, I figured that's just because they didn't include a corn header. No, it doesn't harvest corn. Yeah, bottom line, I tried a couple of different headers, etc., and no, it simply will not do it. So, fair enough. I would imagine there's some other bit of gear in there that they need to handle something, you know, like a great big header or ear of corn. So I had to grab us a second one of these, and I'm using that for corn at the moment. What I am going to do is, the other one of these that we have is half full, sitting in another field in the middle of a harvest. When it's done harvesting, and I sold what's in it, or trailered what's in it, let's say unloaded it, at that point what I'm going to do is sell it, get one of the small lizards, and we can use that as a standard grain harvester. It'll also harvest corn, or a standard grain harvester, and then if we need to, we'll still have one of these that will do both grain and corn, of course. Now I thought I left you at the pipe out. Oh, I see. You just close it between sessions. Alrighty. I can live with that. Let's grab some corn. Alrighty. We're gonna put the brake on. There we go. Because it's quite the hill. Dumping. Keep that corn a-dumping. So yeah, I figured it was kind of about time that we got around to this field. Seeing as, like I said, the harvester's been sitting in the front of this cornfield since the beginning of the map, and well, of course, as it turned out, it was kind of useless because we couldn't use it anyway. But yeah, I thought maybe it was this header, but I went and picked up one of the little tiny in-game ones, the little red one, and tried that, and no. Oh, well, it would seem we've completely filled the corn. I guess I should have put the extra wall up on that trailer, so it would have at least emptied the harvester. That's all right. Probably should have that hooked behind the Massey if we're going to pull more weight anyway. So, yeah, thanks very much to Clint Watts, also known as the Georgia Assassin, for the recommendation on the two front loaders. Like I said, unfortunately, the Ursus does seem to be a wee bit broke, but, man, it's just really a difficult place to get a headland on this end of this field, let me tell you. I don't want to be backing into that ditch. There we go. I've already done most of the other end of it, but I did want to get a headland on here, just to try and help avoid some of these poles and stuff. There we go, we got past that one. Okay. Ooh, the crows are having a fight outside my window. That's always fun. Not as bad as the ravens, though. Boy, oh boy, they got a voice on them. They can shatter glass, I'm sure. Not to mention they're loud. Yeah, these are just crows, I can tell by the various vocalizations. You get used to it after a while. Well, I'm missing a stalk or two on the way by, I see, but I suppose that's kind of typical for me. And I don't think we really need to be driving around with the pipe open. So, but anyway, that's, we'll ignore that. Yeah, that's the corn harvest is coming along, at least on this field. The other one, we've got a cornfield just up here, which, yeah, I'm thinking might end up being corn as well. And then there's one way out there that's convenient enough to the BGA that it's going to find its way to a chaffageness and wind up indeed in the BGA. However, I did mention to you a new mod called the Beekeeper. Let's have a quick look. Like I said, I'm not going to use the mod, start the mod, tell you exactly what each part of the functionals of the mod are, but put it this way, it's a multi-product mod based on beekeeping, okay? And you end up producing everything from honey to a sweet honey milk thing, I think, called Mel, to an actual honey nugget cereal. So these are the buildings involved, and I believe this one produces your final product, your cereals. This one is some sort of a storage deal. This guy is the actual honey house, and this produces hives. So, oh, and there's this funky honey trailer. Cool, eh? And yeah, I just picked up field 19 and grassed in the areas that I thought would make this look a little bit more like an actual facility, and went from there. But as I said, there it is. Oh, the other portion of it, let's look at it on our store page. That should actually make it really easy. Here we are. Imkirai, beekeeping. Alright, so we end up with this, the water milk honey trailer. We end up with this, placeable beekeeping. It produces beehives. Interesting. But it doesn't just produce them out of the blue. You do have to unload some stuff. You've got a beekeeper. This actually produces honey. We've got the cereal plant. And we've got pallets of met from water and honey. And they can be sold at the diner. Now, I'm not really sure what met is. It sounds like watered down honey, which is really kind of disgusting. But there you go. And the diner, right there, is where you sell all of this stuff. Sell pallets of cereal, met, and beehive. So, that's all the stuff in it. Like I said, it's a pretty chunky mod with lots to do. But we'll get into the details of it next episode, because I'm going to want to do a little bit more research on it. Because unfortunately, what it doesn't do is label the triggers. So we got to kind of figure out what's going on here and what gets tipped where. Yeah. Something else I found kind of interesting. The other day, a little while ago in the other episode, I accidentally popped out my chainsaw. Okay, it didn't do it this time. But not only did it come up with that little pallet telling me there was blah, 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 at so many per ton, it came up with a little thing said, went, special, today, firewood 1.1. So I assumed that we would have gotten a little bit better price for the firewood had I done it the last time. So, I guess I'm done with this. There's no point walking back to the farm when we can drive. Y'all hitched up and ready to go? Good, let's do it. Alright. So yeah, that's, as I say, the beekeeping mod. Oops. Or beekeepers mod. And looks really interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I am. Okay. And I think that will pretty much complete our, as I say, value-added type menu here. Because I think that'll keep us more than busy between the farming, which I don't seem to be able to catch up on in the first place. Anytime we need a little coin, we can knock a tree or two over for firewood. And then the beekeeping mod on top of that. Oh, we've got, of course, our apple mod. We're just waiting for the fruit to come up. And, yeah, I think we'll keep pretty darn busy. So, I've got a whack of harvesting to do. And because of that, I think I am actually going to do some of it off camera. Try and catch up a little bit. Mainly just the stuff that's out there that either isn't ours or is far enough away that we don't need to be all that concerned about it right away. So I'm going to take the baler up and park it where it do belong. Yeah, I dragged our poop wagon down from the store. Oh, excuse me, Miss Chicken. Chicken. I guess one of the first things I'm going to have to do with it is get some of these rocks off the field. Oh yeah, I planted potatoes last time. I don't think I... where's that agrim thing? There it is. Oops. Just got to get past the post. Oh, for heaven's sakes, come on. It's just not letting me turn it. Oh, come on. There we are. Yeah. I don't know what the hell. There we go. Thank you. Was that really so difficult? I think it's because of this big kind of V-shaped hump between the there and the pavement. Yeah, you try and turn things in there and they roll sideways or something. It's kind of weird. Alright, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. You didn't just attach to the lower one, did you? Seriously? There we go. Apparently it did. Alright. That was kind of weird. Yeah, I also discovered that at some point, I'd sold the, and it occurred to me later why and when, but yeah, I sold our water trailer. And I mean, I did that because every time we tried to go anywhere with it, the stand that holds it up off the ground when you're not using it would get caught on things because it only raised a couple of inches. So it would hit this, it would hit the corner of all the pads, and even backing it into the pig barn. So I got rid of it. And then I realized when I dumped off grass and realized that the beasts had very little water, yeah, I bought an in-game one. So there we go, that's our new water trailer. You guys have all seen it before. It's been around since FS13 at least, maybe even FS11. But as you can see, sheep now have water and grass, and our beasts also have, well, we won't bother disturbing them, but they have similar things. So, what else are we doing here? Oh yeah, this is the other harvester, and this is the particular field I need to finish. Now it is empty at the moment, but, well yeah, what the heck, why don't we do that, since it is in fact empty at the moment. Let's go sell it and buy the other lizard. Try that out. As I said, I mean, I bought the thing when we first started the game, and well, turned out it didn't want to do what I wanted it to do. So we'll make the best of that. Lug, 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 come on, get through the mud. Whoa, close one. There we go. Head up past our new honey factory. Hi, honey, I'm home. Do-do-do-do. Get a nice view from up here. Alrighty. Now... Do, 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 do. And yes, please. And yes, please. Alright. Now, let's hope we actually have enough to replace this. Yeah, it's thinking sell your gear and then find out if you have the money to do what you need to do. Yeah, 12,500. We'll buy one of those. Thank you very much. And let's go to headers. There we are. And the Lizard 7210 cutter, 4.8 meters. Oh, well, it's not that much smaller than what we were using, so let's buy that up. Okay, back. Thank you. There we are. Let's go get us some crop, man. Woohoo! Fancy. Do-do-do-do-do. Hopefully, we'll actually be able to fit behind this. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. They always, such a small shop parking lot. There we go. Alrighty. Yes, I know I could have used the manual attach, but let's face it, how realistic would it be for me to actually get down there and try and pick that dang thing up and stuff it on the front of my harvester anyway? Huh? Gotta ask you. Alright, let's head down to the field and see how this one does. Ooh, she ain't quite as tough as the other one. Well, it's doing alright. Does it have the capability of getting us through the mud? Yes, it does. Lovely. That's going to help because the entrance to this particular field can bog you down. There's one rather deep mud pit. So, and it's not the most avoidable because it's kind of in the middle of the road. See what I mean? Well, I suppose we could go around it a little bit anyway. Oh, baby. There you are. Alrighty. Well. Okie dokie. Does this just fine. Alright, well, glad we got that straightened out. Indeed. Oh. Please tell me I'm leaving straw. Good. I didn't check. Usually they default to no straw, I think. Alrighty. Well, like I said, this is, less than a meter smaller, so shouldn't be that big a deal. And I really did want to try the other one. It's kind of neat to have the open cabbed one again. Good thing we can sell the straw we don't need, because we've sure been pumping a lot of straw out since we started this map, I'll tell you. Indeed. Alrighty. Oof. Smoky, dusty darn thing, aren't you? But one can only imagine that's exactly what kind of a job this would be. A very smoky, dusted job. So is that tractor over there full? Or what? I think so, eh? Nope, the one with corn is full. It doesn't show that guy, because we haven't used him yet. Well. Well, I'm not going to be uploading you this time anyway, dude. Looks like I'm going to get at least one run around the field. Excellent. Oh, this is right where we left off, wasn't it? So let's try and make this look like we meant to do it. There we go. Lovely. Half full. Ooh, missed some spots. That's a shocker. Alright. Well, I think, guys, I know that this particular wheat harvest has you absolutely enraptured, but I think I'm going to leave it here. And next episode, like I said, we'll try and figure out this whole beekeeper thing, because it looks pretty darn intriguing. And it is now, 1:30 in the afternoon, so don't have that much longer. Probably by the time I'm done this field, we'll be thinking about it starting to get a little dark. And I do believe by tomorrow, like map time tomorrow, some point, we'll likely have some fruit come ready. So that might be something else to look forward to, if we can sort out the beekeeper. So, but till then, guys, if you enjoyed the episode, please feel free to pigs productivity 30%. Yeah, I gotta check on them too. Please feel free to slam the old like button, helps me out a lot. If you didn't like the episode, well, feel free to hit the dislike button. And of course, leave comments, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of our choice for a new front loader. All that happy stuff. If you know anything about the beekeeping mod, i.e. you've used it, and it's absolute scrambled eggs, or it's just the neatest thing since sliced bread, well, let me know your favorite food group. Till next time, though, folks, this has been Species 7 for Farm Sim 15, the old stream map, indeed. Take care of each other. Ciao for now.